Okay, the last session before the validation, of course, is the consumer protection. As morning it was debated or discussed, the consumer protection is a very key facet of the financial literacy or financial inclusion rather. So for that, we have requested banking ombudsman of Bhubaneswar, Mr. Sridhar Behera. We welcome Mr. Sridhar Behera to come to the dais so that about the banking ombudsman, the grievance redressal system in the banking system, he's the right person to present the issues before you. There is one more speaker, Manoj Satpathy. Please come. Manoj Satpathy is an expert in the insurance sector. He is attached to IFCO Tokyo. He is coming for the first time, and it is we welcome both the speakers and the moderator. One academician has to come, but last moment there is some other development. He could not make it. But we'll definitely go ahead with this presentation from Mr. Sridhar Behera and Manoj Satpathy. Mr. Behera, please.
नमस्कार. आप लोग अगर टाइम टेबल देखा होगा, there are 17 speakers, different speakers in the timetable. And if you exclude Shiladitya Chaudhary and D. Mishra, the promoters, then there are 15 speakers to speak in 5 hours today. और वो 15 स्पीकर छोड़ के बाकी यहाँ हमारे रिजर्व बैंक में बहुत सारे सीनियर अफसर्स बैठे हुए हैं, दोज हु आर ऑल्सो इक्वली कैपेबल ऑफ टेकिंग एंड हैंडलिंग सेशंस. तो इतने सारे लोग मिश्रा जी का कहने पर आए, उनका अच्छे संबंध है, प्रोग्राम उनका अच्छा है, संस्था अच्छा है, इसीलिए बहुत सारे लोग आज आए हैं कि फाइनेंशियल लिटरेसी और डिजिटल लिटरेसी, फाइनेंशियल लिटरेसी कितना पता है वो भी वहाँ भी संदेह है, और डिजिटल लिटरेसी तो बहुत कम अभी तक उसका हुआ है. स्टेट बैंक के वो साहब आए थे, वो बोल रहे थे कितने सारे प्रिकॉशन आपको लेना है अगर इंटरनेट बैंकिंग करना है, मोबाइल बैंकिंग करना है. तो हमको यहाँ आखिरी में बुलाना ही सही है, क्योंकि दिन भर आपने जितना पढ़ा कि आपको फाइनेंशियली लिटरेट होना है, डिजिटली लिटरेट होना है, बैंक में जाना है, अकाउंट खोलना है, एक बैंक में कारोबार करना है, हो सकता है आखिरी में आपको कोई समस्या भी हो. बैंक में आजकल ऑफिसर भी कम रहते हैं, वो लोग तनाव में रहते हैं, स्ट्रेस में रहते हैं, हो सकता है उनका सर्विस में कोई कमियां हो, आपको कोई इनकन्वीनियंस हो, आपको कोई तकलीफ़ हो, तो तभी हमारा रोल आता है बैंकिंग ओम्बुड्समैन. तो बैंकिंग ओम्बुड्समैन का काम यही है कि कोई भी बैंक में आपको कोई तकलीफ़ हो, कोई इनकन्वीनियंस हो, कोई ग्रीवांसेस हो आपका किसी एक बैंक का अगेंस्ट में, देन यू कैन कम टू द बैंकिंग ओम्बुड्समैन. मगर एक नियम ऐसा है कि अगर कोई बैंक के ब्रांच में आपको कुछ तकलीफ़ हो, देन यू हैव टू फर्स्ट अप्रोच टू द बैंक कंसर्न, द ब्रांच कंसर्न. ब्रांच में आप अर्जी दीजिएगा, वहाँ उनको अप्लाई कीजिएगा, अपना दुख उनको बताइएगा. अगर वहाँ हल नहीं हुआ, उनका जोनल ऑफिस है, हेड ऑफिस है, ये सब के बावजूद भी अगर आपका कंप्लेन का रिड्रेसल नहीं होता है, तो फिर अपना बैंकिंग ओम्बुड्समैन ऑफिस है जो रिज़र्व बैंक के अंदर है, और वहाँ आप आ सकते हैं. और हम लोग रिज़र्व बैंक की तरफ से सारी बैंक को हिदायत दिए हैं कि 1 महीने के अंदर आपका कोई अगर तकलीफ़ हो किसी बैंक में, आपका कुछ ग्रीवेंसेस हो, बैंक शुड बी एबल टू हैंडल दैट within 1 month. If within 1 month you are not getting any satisfactory reply or no reply from any bank, then you can approach to the office of the banking ombudsman. और बैंकिंग ombudsman का व्यवस्था इसीलिए किया गया है रिजर्व बैंक में कि अगर आपको कोई बैंक अगर अच्छा सर्विस नहीं देता है या आपको प्रॉब्लम है, आप जाएंगे कहाँ? आप अगर कोर्ट कचहरी में जाएंगे तो आपको बहुत समय लगेगा, एक्सपेंसिव होगा, खर्चा भी आएगा, वकील लगाना पड़ेगा, वो सब खर्चा बहुत होता है. मगर ओम्बुड्समैन का फोरम ऐसा होता है जहाँ कोई खर्चा नहीं है, कस्टमर के लिए कोई कॉस्ट नहीं रहता है. और दूसरी बात है, हमारे पास अगर कोई कंप्लेन आता है, इट यूजुअली गेट्स रिड्रेस्ड विद इन 1 or 2 months, 1 to 2 months. 1 महीने का अंदर तो हम 50% का फीसद, अगर 100 कंप्लेन हमारे पास आता है तो 50% ऑफ द कंप्लेंट्स गेट रिजॉल्व विद इन 1 month, और बाकी 50% नेक्स्ट 2 to 3 months, नेक्स्ट 1 month or 2 months इट गेट्स रिडेड. तो इसीलिए जो बैंकिंग ओम्बुड्समैन का फोरम है, ये उच्चतम फोरम है, एक अल्टीमेट फोरम है बैंकिंग सिस्टम के तहत रिजर्व बैंक के अंदर, और ये पब्लिक के लिए है, आम आदमी के लिए है, बैंक के ग्राहकों के लिए है। यहाँ कोई भी अपना कंप्लेन दे सकता है, उसका सुनवाई होता है, कोई खर्चा नहीं होता है। ये बात हर आदमी के पास पहुँचना भी चाहिए। लोगों को ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए कोई भी बैंक में मुझे कुछ तकलीफ़ हो तो इसका कोई सुनवाई नहीं हो सकता है या मुझे तकलीफ़ झेलना ही पड़ता है, इसका रास्ता कहाँ है, ऐसा नहीं सोचना चाहिए। इसलिए हमारे तरफ से भी हम बार बार यहाँ हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम करते हैं, लोगों को बताते हैं कि ऐसा एक बैंकिंग ओम्बुड्समैन फोरम है जहाँ आप लोग आ सकते हो, आपका सुनवाई हो सकता है। कैसे एप्लीकेशन कैसा किया जाता है, कोई भी सादा पेपर में एप्लीकेशन कर सकते हो या अपना वेबसाइट में भी फॉर्म दिया हुआ है, आप लोग उसके माध्यम से भी हमको अपना जो भी ग्रीवेंसेस है लिख के दे सकते हैं। ऑनलाइन ईमेल भी कर सकते हैं, फैक्स कर सकते हैं, फ़ोन कर सकते हैं, सब हर माध्यम से आप कर सकते हैं। इवन एक पोस्ट कार्ड भी भेज सकते हैं। तो कंप्लेन लॉस करना बहुत आसान है, खाली लिखना है ऑफिस ऑफ द बैंकिंग ओम्बुड्समैन, रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया, जवाहरलाल नेहरू मार्ग, भुवनेश्वर 1, उड़ीसा। इतना करोगे तो कंप्लेन हमारे पास आ जाता है, फिर बराबर सुनाई होता है। तो हम लोग का प्रयास यही है कि कहीं लोगों को फाइनेंशियली लिटरेसी मिला या डिजिटली लिटरेट हुए, अगर इंटरनेट बैंकिंग में, मोबाइल बैंकिंग में, एटीएम में, कार्ड यूसेज में, कहीं भी पीओएस ट्रांजैक्शन में, कहीं भी आपको कुछ तकलीफ होता है तो ओम्बुड्समैन का जो ऑफिस है उसका फ़ायदा उठाइए, हमारे पास ज़रूर आइए। बाकी और एक स्पीकर भी हैं, वो भी कुछ बोलेंगे, कुछ क्वेश्चन होगा तो हम आपसे उसका जवाब देंगे। धन्यवाद।
I am in the insurance industry since 1991. We are here to talk about consumer protection in insurance. For most of the complaints in insurance, people find it very tricky. They do not know where to go and where to approach. To resolve this issue, under the Consumer Protection Act, it was realized by the stakeholders that Consumer Protection Act is not enough. It cannot address enough regarding the complaints in insurance. Going ahead in 1996, Insurance Ombudsman was instituted by Government of India under the Insurance Act and subsequent notifications. It was instituted to address all the claims, related issues and other grievances arising from individual customers. Customers who are not individuals, they cannot complain to the Insurance Ombudsman. And for all claims related issues which are below 20 lakh. Primarily it was created to address the grievances of individual customers of small claims and small difficulties for which they do not find any other forum to run to. If we look at Consumer Protection Act, it provides remedies for deficiency of service. In insurance, repudiation of claim is not a deficiency of service or even a partial repudiation of a claim. It may relate to interpretation of the policy as related to the claim, construction of the policy, or a deficiency in the proposal form or interpretation or coming together in their idea of taking an insurance. There is a concept called consensus ad idem, where the proposer and the insurer must match in their minds, in their propositions and acceptance, that they are converging on particular kind of cover. Often grievances arises from there. When I propose something, insurer may not agree to it, but they have issued me a policy putting another warranty or condition that may affect my claim tomorrow. That gives rise to grievances. They may not meet my expectations in quantum regarding claim that I have made. That may give rise to a grievance. So any grievance related to either interpretation of the policy, construction of the policy as related to the claim only, or partial repudiation of the claim, or complete repudiation of the claim, or non-issuance of the policy, overcharging of premium or undercharging of premium, that's why taking away covers, that can be complained to Insurance Ombudsman and addressed to. As sir rightly said, it is a zero cost based grievance redressal to the consumer. Consumer can apply straight to the Insurance Ombudsman on a plain paper, but before applying, he has to ensure certain things, that there is a grievance. This grievance has been raised and represented to the insurer first, and it has gone through the insurer's grievance redressal mechanism. All insurers are required to put a grievance redressal mechanism in place. So the consumer must have represented to the insurer first through its grievance redressal mechanism if it is not addressed, not resolved, remains unresolved or not addressed within 30 days, then he can approach the insurance ombudsman. Insurance ombudsman, to take up that particular case, he must ensure, the consumer must ensure that there is no case, litigation lying elsewhere or is not represented in any other legal forum. Then insurance ombudsman can take up that case. And any case that is represented to the insurance ombudsman will be addressed by the consumer himself or through his legal heirs. They can do it. Insurance ombudsman intervenes in a case. He has got two roles to play. Either he is conciliatory in his approach, he invites for a conciliation or goes for an intermediation, or he passes an award. Normally, when it comes to conciliation, he calls both parties, examines the case, facts of the case are printed by the insured or the claimant and the insurance company through a self-contained note. Both are tallied, both are examined, and if he finds that there is a chance of conciliation, he calls both parties, they agree to a settlement, and that settlement is put in the form of a recommendation. And if he finds there is no chance of conciliation, or after conciliation insurers are not responding to that, in that case he can pass an award. So he has both capacities, to recommend or to give an award. Either a recommendation or an award, it has to be satisfied by the insurer within 30 days from the date of award. And the beauty of this particular system is that insurer cannot go against the ombudsman's decisions, awards. Only the consumer can go. If the consumer is not happy in the decision of the insurance ombudsman, he can move to the court. The next, it is equivalent to a district judge's court. He can go to the next higher court, like a high court. But insurers, they cannot move to court. They cannot seek justice against the insurance ombudsman's award. This is the beauty of the system. If we look at other grievance redressal mechanism that is available to insurance consumers, particularly in general or life, they have Consumer Protection Act, under which they can approach to a consumer forum or having proper jurisdiction as per the amount of claims involved. Depending on the amount of claims involved, he has to approach the respective consumer forums. In that, he can only seek justice in part of deficiency of service. If there is a delay in claim, or delay in settlement, or there is a delay in quantum settlement. Beyond these three, there is no redress available to a consumer under Consumer Protection Act. Because if I repudiate a claim, Consumer Protection Act cannot direct an insurance company to pay the claim and interpret the policy. As per the policy condition, if I have given the services within the framework of IRD, IRD has provided a framework under Policyholders Protection Clause. They have a Policyholders Protection Regulation. Within that, there is a framework within which a claim is to be, how it is to be ascertained, when it is to be ascertained, whether a copy of the survey report is to be produced, given to the consumer. All those, within that framework, if it is done, then there is no remedy lies under Consumer Protection Act. Keeping that in mind also, the insurance consumer has got another Policyholders Protection Regulation of IRDA, which stipulates how a claim is to be addressed by the insurer, what are the steps he should take, what is the time frame, and what are the rights of a consumer in a claim situation. That is very clearly outlined. Keeping all these things in mind, as on today, for small consumers, insurance ombudsman is one of the best grievance redressal mechanism available, and we are finding due to intervention of insurance ombudsman, grievances have started reducing. And insurance ombudsman also takes up a lot of other efforts, like they approach the insurers, they conduct seminars, they identify the causes of grievance, why such grievances are arising and how they are to be dealt with so that grievances are prevented from arising. That is done by insurance ombudsman, and they take all these necessary steps. Now we find gradually over the days, insurance grievances have started reducing as regarding claims. But regarding insurance interpretation, mis-selling, that grievance is rising. Again, that is addressed by IRD on a different platform, but these are some issues that is involved with insurance claims. I think I could, in the shortest possible time, I could cover whatever is the essence of insurance ombudsman, institution of insurance ombudsman. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Mr. Behera and Mr. Satpathy. Actually, this is very interesting and subject because consumer protection does attract a lot of attention post various financial crises, particularly in 2008. So the time was very short, so we could not proceed. But during the short time, both the speakers very nicely brought out the facts about the grievance redressal system and consumer protection issues. We can have more and more sessions with both the ombudsman and the other speaker, Mr. Manoj Shatpathy. So we thank them all. And before that, I want to make a small presentation on behalf of you, and then we'll go for valediction, for a short valediction.